thanks for tuning in. Today is focusing on 6 easy DIY toddler crafts you can do at home with things you probably already have in your house or can get for super cheap from Walmart or Target. I don't know about you, but we get really bored at our house when we've been doing the same things over and over, or when it's too cold to go outside and play. So I like to do little activities with Wilhelmina that she gets excited about and are easy for me to set up, especially with having a 6-month-old at the same time. So if that interests you, please keep watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I try to post 1 new video a week. Thanks. For your first project, you will need tissue paper shapes, tape, and some Glad press and seal. Alright, so we took the press and seal and we just affixed it to our door and the sticky side out. And now Mina is just taking those tissue paper shapes and sticking them up. What shape is that?
A circle.
A circle. What other shapes do you have?
A circle.
More circles? This is a great activity because it is cheap and quick and really easy. You can also pull this contact paper or press and seal off of the window when you're done and stick it on a piece of paper to keep it if you want to, or just recycle it. For our next project, you will need a large plastic bin and 4 boxes of uncooked elbow macaroni. For this activity, we just poured the uncooked macaroni into the box and we added different bowls and scoops, anything you have lying around the house. And now it is a sensory bucket. You can also add all different types of, things into here. Other ideas could be corn kernels, unbaked beans. The possibilities are endless. For our next activity, you will need an ice tray, small objects, and a shoelace or a piece of string. Okay, so for this activity, you are going to take small objects. We got these little mini erasers from Target just in the party aisle. I think they were like $3.99. They come apart. They're really cute. So you're going to take the little objects and you're going to put 1 in each ice tray, just like that, until they're all filled up. So the next thing is that you add water very carefully to each well. Your toddler can also help you with this. And you just want to fill it to the top for each one, like so. Okay, and then for one side, you're going to take a string. We just have a shoelace from another activity that we've done. And you're going to just kind of rest it on the top so that the water kind of holds it in. All right, lay it on top, like so. And then you're going to throw it in the freezer. All right, so we just got our ice tray out of the freezer, and then we got a few other things for our supplies. A large bowl, some warm water, and then some tools. I just grabbed things we had, like a medicine dropper and a straw to do it with. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna crack out all of the cubes, and we're going to put a few into the bowl for your toddler to play with. Okay, so Mina is taking a few and putting them in. We did the string on this side because you theoretically can lift up the string and it will have a couple of connected, which is kind of fun. So we might put that in the bowl. So there are all of our shapes. So now it's just called ice play. So she can use her hands to warm up the ice and it will start to melt to get out the prize. We can use straws and we can hold our finger over it and drop some warm water that will help melt the ice. She can try all different kinds of things. Now this water is warm. It's not hot, but it's definitely warmer than warm. So yeah, it's a really fun activity. This is also fun to take into the bathtub with warm water and kind of watch them dissolve. Also a little science experiment to see how many drops of warm water it takes to get one of the little prizes out. So what I love about this activity is, well, it keeps them busy forever. Now she's been dipping it into the warm water, and she did that all on her own. to decide that it would help with the ice melting. And then she puts all her little toys that she's gotten out of the ice on the towel. So this could keep her busy for an hour straight. She loves it. For this activity, you need some macaroni noodles, a plate, and a piece of string or a shoelace or a yarn with a knot tied at the bottom. Okay, so this activity is really easy and you could use all different types of macaroni. We're using rigatoni because it has large holes, so a little bit easier for your younger toddlers.
You're gonna have one.
I think that might be a little too small for her, honey. Tilly's joining us. Okay, so we use a shoelace because I really like the plastic at the bottom. It helps with threading it, so we're going to make some necklaces. So Mina is going to hold that and pop it through. This is great for fine motor, dexterity, hand-eye coordination, and also just making a really pretty necklace. You can also color the noodles with food coloring to make it pretty different rainbow colors if you wanted. Good job. Okay, now pull it. So hold the top of the string right here and then pull it through. We tied that knot at the bottom so it should stay and she can just keep adding. All right, keep going. That's beautiful. How many do you have on there?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, 4 already. Good work. Keep working. I love it. Okay, so for this next one, you will need a balloon and other small objects. I just grabbed the same ones we were using before. This is a French fry. So you're going to take the small object and you're going to put it inside the balloon, like so. And then, don't fling it. Just in the balloon, then you just fill it with water. And tie it off, and I'm just gonna pop that in the freezer as well. Okay, and then our balloon has had a chance to freeze. As you can see, it has a little bit of water in it, you can hear, so you want to make sure you're prepared for that. And you're just going to cut it open. Okay, so ours, the ball shattered because it was really thin, but you can kind of see that prize is still stuck in there, so I'll give that to her to kind of play with the ice, melt and feel the texture as it melts around. If you were to leave this in a little bit longer or maybe put more prizes in it, it should make a solid ball. And you can do the same types of things, kind of chisel it out or use the warm water or put it in your bathtub. So yeah, super fun. So for our last activity, you need shaving cream and a paintbrush. We usually get the sensitive skin shaving cream just because our skin is a little sensitive. Okay, so for this activity, you are literally just going to squirt the shaving cream on the table or wherever you want to do it, and then use the paintbrush to paint with it. Can you paint? Wow, they can also use their hands. Shaving cream is actually a really good cleaner. It cleans the table, so it's 2 birds in 1 stone. We love to get a little messy with it. I try to remind her to keep it on the table, not your clothes. You can also do this in the bathtub, outside in a pool. It's endless. We really like to kind of use our hands and make a screen print. So like make it like this, and then you can start to draw letters in it. So we can draw a letter A or a letter.
My hand is messy, Mommy.
Yes, messy.